And hello, everyone. My name is Ben, and I'm joined by Steve to bring you coverage of Round 3 of the BCS Philadelphia 25-26 Weiß Schwarz Regional Qualifier. This round, we've got nowova playing Azur Lane versus Sneaky playing BOCCHI the Rock, who, for the record, he told me he had the name before Cloud9 Sneaky of prior fame.
How old is this person?
You don't have to be rude.
I'm just saying.
All right, there were, unfortunately, some technical difficulties on this round, so we were missing the first few turns. Instead, I got to write them all down, one by one, painstakingly. So we are looking at now, I believe, turn 4 total of the game. And even at the beginning here, there were some bangers. So here's what we're looking at. Turn 1, nowova goes first. Does not realize, I don't think, that she is going first and thus cannot swing more than once. Fields, is it Yamashiro that searches?
It is.
Yamashiro who searches.
No, Yamashiro doesn't search.
Fuso who searches Yamashiro. So she resolves Fuso, searching for Yamashiro. And then they also field San Jacinto, putting one of the 2 climaxes that's in her hand into stock to brainstorm with. And then brainstorm hits, and then I believe grabs back a card that was discarded to search for Yamashiro before swinging once with the Yamashiro. Then the BOCCHI player, Sneaky, kind of just search helmets for a brainstorm, and then tri-fields with double Nijika Riki, which is, I believe, just on death Riki, and a BOCCHI Aqua. Or the BOCCHI Zero that is on death, clock to check 2 at all characters, goes down to 1 hand because of this.
Right.
Then swings into nowova, who is still at 0, who then searches out more Yamashiro, tri-fields with Fuso, Yamashiro, hits Sneaky to 1-1, and in the process of that, hit a standby during that turn to stand by the 1-1 assist over the brainstormer, and flashes in for a moment in the camera 2 climaxes left in the hand. So there was we're now sitting at about 5 out because there's also a climax hit on a brainstorm to get the cat search. So there is now 5 out for nowova. And then now we look to the BOCCHI player, Sneaky, who does not get that much hand from resolving the Rikis, and feels...
It looks like it's just a drop search. On play and on death drop search.
Oh, sorry. On play, on death drop search. You're right. Sorry. Yeah, that's why he doesn't have that much hand.
Right, so he gets the level 1 combos.
So he gets to level 1, and he gets a second Nijika Brainstorm. They both whiff. And now we are looking at double 1 combo and the Hitori, or the Ditcher.
It's a Futari. Yeah,
sorry.
It's a Futari. Finish to salvage X.
Yeah, I believe that got the second brainstorm.
Okay.
And so now he gets to swing. We are now watching the end of him swinging 3 times with a comeback climax and no cards to discard from hand.
Oof.
And now...
So he's a 0-card hand right now?
Yeah. You'll notice that he has both of his hands like on his chest and could not really be holding cards in his hand.
Oh.
And on the other side, nowova has cats to swing with but cannot beat over the BOCCHIs that
Right.
are on the board.
Right.
Because they're not big
5'5".
enough.
Yeah.
And that
That's the game state.
that is how we got here.
It's kind of impressive how little deck remains for the Azur Lane player.
I mean, yeah, there was a lot of
I guess we
brainstorming
brainstorm
going on.
every turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have brainstormed every turn so far. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it.
Yeah. That's the game.
That's a wild opening. It feels very bad for our BOCCHI player. He's in the struggle.
But he is going to get to keep his
+2 matters. Plus
Yeah.
2 matters. Huge here.
I think it's +3. That's a 4-5. No.
It's double Fusuo.
It's double Fuso. But he does get to keep 2 BOCCHIs. And he blocked the big 5-swing Yamashiro.
That has to block. The game state demands that block.
Now we also want to block this 4, but
It's a 2.
she sided.
Yep.
This is big.
Wise to side here.
Massive. For sneaky, really.
Yeah. His hand now has...
Clock to draw, comeback, treasure. Just the...
He had a card in hand going into the turn.
No. He clocked the 0 BOCCHI.
Right. He has a 4-card hand
No.
now.
He has a 3-card hand now.
He has a
no,
4-card hand
A
now.
4-card hand. Okay.
So he had 1 card going into the turn.
No, does it require a character to ditch?
It does not.
Okay. So then...
It must have been the climax.
I guess.
Maybe it was the comeback climax and he knew he would want a recombo.
Perhaps.
In any case, we're about to get a recombo.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. He draws 3.
And immediately
of course,
triggers
an
an
empty yeah.
comeback.
Can't have everything you want.
Nope.
This is a big reversal of fortune
For who?
for the BOCCHI player.
I guess.
He's going to go from a 1-card hand to a 9-card hand in 1 turn.
I mean, maybe not 9, but...
He just drew 3.
Well, he's going to go to like a 7-card hand, probably.
He's out 6. He's only refreshing 6. I mean,
he has to discard to draw the 3, right? Like, just like mathematics-wise, I don't think he can go up to a 9-card hand. But yeah, I mean, this is certainly, yeah, big for sneaky here.
nice cancel.
Big for nowova there, that cancel. Nice.
Still whiffs because this combo is disgusting.
Wow.
Big cancel.
Okay. Discards.
Surely this is 3, right? Yeah,
It
there
sure
we go.
is. Get an early play healer. Get a
All right. Yeah.
deck to check. Get a treasure. Get a triple block for nowova. Only took the refresh point that turn.
I think this is pretty good for sneaky.
It's also pretty good for nowova. But also, I think she desperately needs this brainstorm to hit something.
That's the problem with canceling when you need brainstorms to hit, is that the canceling starts to hurt you.
I think she just drew 2 of her finisher. And she also didn't top check the deck before brainstorming with the 1/1.
Oof.
I don't know that she has more than 1 playable card in her hand.
This is kind of what I meant, is when you cancel a lot and then but you need brainstorms to hit, you usually can't have it both ways.
I don't think that the 2/2 August 1 Parzival. Oh, okay.
We
Drew a Fuso.
We drew a cat. And we got another one.
That's really good.
It's sort of good. It's not going to reverse the 1-0 is the other. It's the looming problem on the other end of the board.
Yeah.
We're not reversing.
There's no August Fun Percival, I believe.
Yes.
There's no 2/2. There's no 2/2.
It is August Fun Percival.
And that's our problem.
Parzival.
Parzival. There's no August on Parzival. We can't reverse the BOCCHIs.
We definitely want to.
And now we look respectfully, and we see a clean trigger. And now we're going to leave that one. Okay.
We're going to stand by with Witch's Banquet.
Never mind. I'm just blind. We did it. We get to remove exactly one BOCCHI.
All right. So we have Parzival now.
And we get to freeze
something.
Some guys. Oh no. The BOCCHIs cannot come back to attempt to answer the August. All right. Here goes.
As a general rule in a standby deck, you should not attack with your strongest character first.
Is that so?
Sure. What happens when you trigger standby now?
True.
Instead of overplaying a cat, which you would happily do at this point since they're getting reversed anyway, you instead get nothing.
Never punished?
I mean...
Sometimes lucky? No triggers at all, actually. 2 soul triggers.
Bonk.
For the 2 cats. Kind of keeping the damage state even. Even if the board state has kind of bailed sneaky into this game for the last 2 turns.
I don't know what his climax situation is in the waiting room. I don't know if he can play Rio.
Not sure, but there was...
He canceled once, but I don't remember if there's more than 2.
We're definitely looking respectfully.
One's in the stock. It's the bottom of his last deck.
I think he can play it, but...
We're eyeballing... Nope. Okay.
Is this climax swap for the comeback? Yep.
Yep. So this matchup kind of isn't great for BOCCHI because their main weapon in the mid game is trait removal, and most of the power and mechanics that come from an Azur Lane deck come from experience. So a lot of times the trait removal does nothing.
Does this one not also require a character? Is it purely experience?
Which?
The August.
August? It's experience.
Oh, true. Now then, yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point because kind of what's happened here is that, again, like we've said, Sneaky has got to keep 2 BOCCHIs for the last 2 turns. That's, or like 3 total. That's really kept this game stable. Also seeing 8 clean in a row, just absolute legend. Mill it all down, looks like.
A lot of it for sure. His hand is of his choosing at this point. This is going to reveal climaxes. Yeah.
Yeah. Finds a Rio to hold on to. Doesn't trigger. All clean, but there is still a comeback in the deepest depths of the stock as is.
It doesn't seem like a good thing, but it's kind of good that the level up happens here because we need to move the game into a game state where we can control the board. So nowova now, if she can find the 3-2 combo, we'll be able to really assert on the board, and it won't be very much the BOCCHI player can do about it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how much the BOCCHI player kind of cares for that sort of thing, though. It kind of feels like, well, again, also, nowova has no hand. She now has 2 more hand, 4 more hand.
Big.
4 total hand. 0 to 4 on the come up.
Yeah, big hits on the brainstorm. We have an early play healer we could cast at 4 or more, so that wouldn't be the worst thing ever.
I think it's discard to heal to stock, though.
It is, so that's maybe not great.
I believe she is eyeing it, but...
And the twin driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's not good to heal here. Maybe it's better to just compress and try to play the game normally.
It's hard to say. Depends on what you drew there. I think she drew one of the choice finisher.
Unicorn?
Yeah, the unicorn.
Well, We're going to play the twin driver for sure.
Thoughts on healing? Do we like it here?
No.
Do we have anything else to answer with?
No.
Cool. Guess we're playing it now.
Yep.
All right. Discard the unicorn?
I wouldn't.
Yeah. There goes a Ricky, I believe. Let's go cheat. It's a clean trigger. We just mill it away.
It's a soul trigger. I don't know. Why?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out, 7 out, 1 left in the deck. If it's not in Sneaky's hand, which you don't know.
Treasure is one of them.
Okay, we found the last climax.
Okay.
Why did we not like the soul trigger there? Are we digging for the standby?
Again, we attacked in the wrong order, and we've attacked with all of our powerful characters, and we're triggering a standby. So,
well, we kind of wanted to pay out the standby with the twin driver if we triggered it, I guess. And not for nothing, all of the 3/2s that we can put onto the board are generally more valuable than the 2/2 and the 3/2 that is currently on the board.
I guess.
This Admiral...
Of all the 3/2s I would have overplayed, that would not be one of them.
Yeah, I thought that maybe the Soul Down might have been in the waiting room, but apparently not. Double block here is nice for Sneaky. Let's see if we have any more standbys coming in here.
This build doesn't have the Soul Down.
Okay.
So that's the Graf, that's the Von Spee that just came on the board, Graf Spee.
Just global power and
big
then
power, and then stand and then top deck. So pseudo Alice effect.
A triple block for triple block in this game here. Nowova had her turn with it. Now it's Sneaky's turn. He gets to get another turn of kind of chilling.
Again, kind of an awkward game state. You're gonna have to start bleeding a little here.
We're 5 in deck now because we double blocked off fresh, 1 in the stock.
Well, even worse than that, now your chance of Rio playing is basically 0.
What, the healer?
Correct. So that's why he clocks it, because it's never gonna come.
I mean, that's not the healer.
Is it not? Oh.
No. Again, I mean, he's 2 out. He can play it.
No, he can't. He's not level 2. But what I mean is that by the time he is level 2, he won't.
I thought he was level 2.
Oh, he's level 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
my fault. Okay, so
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get a healer. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay,
we get the healer. We can maybe get a second one.
I know one of those climaxes is a door trigger somewhere in there.
Yeah, eyeing up the second healer here.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe you want to play it hard cost for paying out that comeback trigger. And then maybe you can brainstorm the rest of the way down. Feels like almost a waste in the sense of
I'm fine with paying 2 here as long as we keep as long as we have 6 stock at the end of the turn. I'm fine with paying 2 here. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's the discard. Looking for...
You have to reveal the top of your deck, right?
No, it's from...
Is it from level 1s?
It's level 0 bombs in the waiting room.
Got it.
Finds a Kita here for...
Power?
Power.
I think this is a pretty solid play. You know that your opponent's hand is unstable, and removal is an actual win con.
As well, Sneaky here has the privilege of the Rio finisher, and similar to the Marine finisher of Hololive Past, you get to sacrifice a character on play to look at the top 3, 1 to hand, 1 to stock, 1 to waiting room. So that makes your stock costs less in a best case scenario, Sneaky will be able to full play his finisher, which I think is pretty likely, even though he's triggered one of the finishers just now. Pretty sure we spotted at least 2 in his hand, and I don't know that it is that unlikely for him to find a third one. All damage here as well is good damage for Sneaky.
I don't think the math was done correctly here.
What math?
So those Rios are 11k, right?
Okay.
Because of the Ikuyo Kita.
Okay, yeah.
But
the Spee is in front of a level assist.
But Graf Spee is 11.5 all by itself.
Okay.
And it's in front of a level assist.
So it's 12.
So it's 13.
Okay.
Okay, they kind of fixed it. Okay. So
did Sneaky side the healer?
I guess.
What?
I don't know.
Did nowova pay 3 for the healer? nowova does not have as much stock as she just had. I think nowova just paid 3 for the healer.
I mean, not a wrong maneuver if true.
No. 2 of the wrong climax, I think. No unicorn climax here. Or maybe there is. Definitely 2 climaxes. We're looking now for hand, for something. There's 2 more unicorns we can dig with. If we're missing the choice climax, we are now looking for the choice climax. Because now we can just mill with the unicorn afterwards. I don't believe unicorn, I think, is just the 1 stock or maybe even free.
For the finish?
Yeah.
It's free.
It's free. Yeah. So we just need the choice. There's a level here of how much do you save? Yeah. How much do you save this top check to dig for the choice or to dig for the soul trigger?
We just milled a soul trigger.
Yeah, because the decision's been made that we need to get the choice. No choice means no fun. I mean, it's not... Okay, well, also, there weren't that great odds of getting it done anyways, so... I guess it's just going to be a Spee and a top deck and a Hope We Live triple Rio. From 3... Effectively 2? We're getting pretty far down to the deck of nowova. I think. Halfway-ish?
Probably more than that.
So maybe not guaranteed deck out, but doesn't look amazing. On the other side, it's just Sneaky to take. Do we want a top deck nowova?
We do.
We do. And so we do. It clears up the power, not for nothing.
Other Graf Spee should have probably been in front of a character.
Second Rio. It doesn't matter. It gives the effect to the board.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Okay. Decides not to top deck the other one, which is what it is. But now we need to hit a brainstorm. No, is there enough deck to brainstorm with? 3. No. So
we have the treasure. We have treasure in hand.
We have treasure in hand. There's a Rio in the stock, and there's a Rio in the waiting room. He has 2 in his hand. We need to find the other 2 somehow.
I don't know that. I mean, if this is a 3, right? You can grab the one from the waiting room.
It is.
There you go.
And so he does.
And then you sacrifice.
Sack a character.
Yep. The guy you just... Yep.
Yep.
There you
go. All right.
Easy.
Right, because it was 3 last turn and he has not refreshed. So, yeah.
There's the rest of our climaxes. Sure, we'll grab one.
We're about to pay it out.
It doesn't matter what the other choices are.
All right.
There's the payout for. There's the other one.
Pays out the comeback, I think, or he might have just done it.
No.
Oh no, it was earlier from
It was
the full.
earlier.
Yeah, from the full early play payout.
Okay. No, he's gonna.
Put that treasure right back in the deck. Put some character into hand, into stock.
These choices are kind of immaterial. I think for the most part, it's do or die at this point.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose all of his characters, so it will be. And he's pretty decompressed at this point, so it's pretty much win the game or catch a beatdown from Unicorn next turn. All right. No reason to look at 3 here. I don't understand why you would, but
You just get to look. Looking's fun. Although not for you only need the hand because you get the stock from attacking. Unlike that Marian combo earlier referenced, you get to pay the cost at the end of the attack, so you'll always have the cost. You actually need one less stock.
Okay.
But here's 2 blocks to start with.
I think these are all losing lanes. It's plus 3k to the board.
Yep.
Minimum.
All right.
3 sticks.
Anything's lethal now. Don't know that there are that many climaxes left to work with.
Here comes the burn 3 from the finisher.
Have a stock shuffle in hand.
Cancel.
Here's 3.
That's
and
it.
that's a wrap.
Blocks were a little too tightly spaced on the top. It looked livable, but it is hard to live 6 packets from 3-1 and essentially 3-2.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
Kind of a tough game.
Yeah. Very much
Big swings both ways.
Big comeback from Sneaky in the mid game here.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to know why it's important to reverse your opponent's level 1s, this is a good example of that, where because nowova was unable to get the BOCCHIs off the board, she ended up having to concede the board, and Sneaky was able to come back into the game. If he had lost all of his BOCCHIs on the turn they were put down, the game would just end. He would be very brainstorm reliant for the rest of the game, and it would be very hard to come back into that scenario.
Yep. And so that's it for our round 3 coverage. We'll be right back with our round 4 coverage in the next one. Thank you for watching.